There we go. Now I shouldn't be muted. I unmuted. Can y'all hear me? Now I shouldn't be muted. There we go. Now we're gonna have some relay. Let me fix that. I keep trying like different software, so y'all bear with me as I go through different software for my live. Miss Florence, as soon as I started reading your question, cards started jumping. Oh, and gift. This is the deck, the urban tarot deck I was talking about. So I'm trying it out today. Miss Florence, with the question that you asked, this card jumped out at me. Okay. So it's funny that you asked this question, and the filmmaker comes out, and I'm still learning these cards, these particular cards. But for this card to jump out, Miss Florence, it does give me a clear, direct answer, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So I have to say that it seems as if your ex is going to be one of those energies that are in and out of your life, coming in and out as they choose, as they please to, and making you feel like you really have no control over it. So this is something that the cards provide to me, feeling like you have no control over it, him still reaching out, even though you're like, even if you say, no, I don't want to continue this communication, I don't want to continue talking, he's going to be relentless, more than likely just to play with your emotions. This is a childish energy as far as feelings are concerned. So I really would suggest that this isn't to be taken seriously. He's just in and out as he chooses because of what makes him feel good. It's like his own ego stroke he's going through. Yeah, this is one of those relentless energies here. Oh yeah, and Miss Gloria, I did make you a mod. I did because you're so active and you're so like vibrant. Your energy, your vibes are just so vibrant. So I definitely wanted to include you a little bit more. Yeah, Miss Florence, I definitely wouldn't feed into it, even though he's going to be kind of relentless and not really caring what you have to say, like not taking you serious as if you don't know what you want out of life. But yeah, definitely positive reinforcements. And I saw another question. Thanks, gift. I'm getting used to them. I can read them pretty good today. Gemini girl, your crush's feelings for you. Okay. Huh? Okay. Let's see here. What are those crushes feelings towards Gemini girl? I was gonna play some music, y'all, but I've been too lit to be playing music lately. I've been lit, y'all, because it's that birthday energy coming in. Alright, so your crush, if I must be honest, Gemini girl, may not be completely knowledgeable of how your feelings may be. what your feelings may be towards them. But one thing I do want to say is they are willing to work with you. They are willing to be in a connection with you, to build a foundation for something to come between you two. So this is definitely the start. This is the beginning, initiation. So if you wanted to speak up or, make a pass, if there has not been one already made, then it would be a good time and to do so. But I will say that your crush does not understand how you feel about them. So that might be something. So let's say if they might be a bit standoffish or not really connecting in the way that you want to be able to just reach out and say, hey, I have a crush on you, or let's see what can come of this. They're not really going to acknowledge that because it's not something that they consider to be true, or consider to be the case at this time. So I would say if we it'd be a good time to speak up, even if we're not wanting anything serious right now before that attention goes in another direction. And that's really not what you're wanting. What question? Hold on, wait. What question, Miss Gloria? Why they gonna kill you? Is Gift and Kelly both here? I know Gift here. Yep, there she go. Hey, Kelly. Oh. Here we go. With the cap. With this devil card energy here. Which we know that is the uh one of the major arcanas for our Capricorns. Not saying he's a devil, but you know. So let's see. How did he feel receiving this information? Oh. Uh uh One thing I could say is it did send him on an emotional roller coaster type of ordeal here. Made him like want to you, challenge you like you're not really gonna cut me off. I pick up a real like excuse me, a narcissistic energy, especially coming about once we got that message like, oh, like we might be going too far or you might be going too far. Let me see. It did definitely upset him though. Our Capricorn did get upset. Not really knowing what next step to take. This is crazy. It's like we know what we want to do. We know what we need to do. We know exactly how we contributed to the situation and where it lies now. But it's kind of like we're not wanting to take responsibility. So it's kind of being the victim, being the victim, even though we know we did something. Um, and trying to stand his ground in the wrong direction. Like, if I know I did something or I know I caused this strife or caused situations to be tense between us, I'm still gonna hold my ground, even though I know I did this. But it's so conflicting because this Capricorn has that Ten of Cups energy. This is that this I want something to develop from this. I want something to come of this. This is so I love this card. This is the first time I really like paid attention to the art of the card. But look at the energy in this card. This is pure love. This is pure um happiness. This is what we want. But it's like I want that he puts me in the mind of a king of pentacles. That type of I want to have my cake and eat it too. If I can keep my cake and eat it, that'll be the best thing for me. So like this is definitely conflicting energy all within him. It's crazy. It's like I'm gonna stand my ground. I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna stand my ground. It's I know I need to communicate better. I know that there are some apologies I need to make. Some apologies I owe, but also feeling like he's owed some apologies, and I'm not certain. Uh, I don't even get where he would be deserving. I'm not understanding what he is. He is just egotistic, narcissistic, but in and out with the love. Like he's not gonna let you be completely happy if you chose to leave and close that door. It's not gonna be easy getting rid of him. But now it's like he's been nonchalant. It's because you're giving him the attention. You're giving him the attention to stroke his ego, and that's just what it is. You get yeah, he seems to be a bit all over himself. And I don't know how we can feel like we're owed some type of apology. Perhaps feeling like you walked away and you owe an apology for that. I get that he will respond, but I don't think it will be a response that you'll like too much. Not one of them responses where we'll feel like we got somewhere. More so like a response to feel like we just took two steps back. I mean, I don't feel that he's due an apology. I don't get that he's due an apology. Like, that's not what the energy is providing me. It's like we're just a narcissist, or we play that point where we gotta be the victim all the time, even though you didn't do anything to me, I'm the victim of the situation. Definitely not feeling like we did anything. This is like a pure narcissist. And just a little side note, he's dealing with something financially, or dealing with something with money or career or success, and that the success of money and career is something going on with that. It's an issue with that. It's something going on. He's definitely going through something. Could possibly be, but let me see what's going on with this financial situation. It's not a positive vibration I'm getting though, honestly. Definitely has something to do with a woman in his life. Perhaps a air sign energy. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, but a female in his life causing some, doing something with his finances, have something to do with his finances. Um, it's definitely, like I said, air sign energy, dipping in some finances, maybe causing him to go broke, taken away from him, cleaning his pockets, taking his queens. Oh, could. Oh, okay. Something with that. And something dealing with that Aquarius. All these cards coming out, all these pentacles coming out in reverse. I have a Six of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed with this Queen of Swords. I also got the Fool card energy with it, so maybe we could be um, not making smart decisions with money. Something's not being done correctly as it pertains to his finances. I mean, he needs to probably pay a little bit of attention to that. Probably spending money in all the wrong ways. Not take care of responsibility. Something with that. Um, yeah, this is definitely in the tangible realm. So he's got a lot of attention focused in that direction right now. So maybe that's contributing to why he's feeling like he shouldn't pay you any attention because he has in his mind or in his world too many things going on already. Um, a lot of people will fight closure. A lot of people will fight closure. Maybe because they don't want things to close on their end themselves, or just to keep you in a mental bind or emotional bind for as long as possible. But closure is one of those things that's hard to get. Like, you'll find yourself closing your own shit before anyone else do. Try to give you that respect of your feelings and emotions. People will just close shit out. You just have to close it out yourself. But that's the time frame that he's supposed to reach out to you. We're not supposed to go into 2020. We're not even really supposed to hit December. I got middle of November to the end of November. Before we get that initial communication. So like I said, if we don't hear from him, it's just his own personal restraint. He's just playing games at this point. Basically. Or this is another thing. The message could be by him not responding. I want to say to take that into consideration as well. The message from him could be him not saying anything, and then you're just like, okay, I'm taking that for what it's worth. And that's just what it is. Bygones are bygones. Because if I have to just block you anyway, then that's it. So that communication could very well just be the communication from him could be no communication at all. If I'm reaching out to you or whatever and you're ignoring every single time when I reach out, then I'm going to take that as your answer. I'm going to take that as your response. I'm sorry to hear that, Gemini girl. Were you able to catch your message? He could have, like I said, he has a lot going on. Yes, he definitely does have a lot going on. I don't think anyone ever has too much going on to just say, hey, thanks for thinking about me. It's a point in time where you take a shower. You're probably sitting on the toilet with your phone in your hand anyway before you get in the shower. Or if not, then you land in the bed with your phone in your hand some point in time, sitting in the chair with the phone in your hand some point in time, and not actively doing anything. Exactly. It take 1 minute. Not even a minute, because most times all you gotta do is pull up your background applications, pull up the note, type in hey. That's like 45 seconds tops. You're never too busy to just say, especially when somebody has reached out to you already. That makes it just that much easier, because now you're at the top of the notifications list. You don't even gotta track my message down. Probably. Probably. So with that reflection probability, has he been making posts on Facebook or social media, or making posts that you can see? And Gemini girl, like, what types of things are we doing to let him know? Like, are we being bashful in our in the way we take our opportunities? Oh, I was talking to you, Miss Gloria, first. Like, if he's making posts and he's only made one post. Hey, girl, Moonlight. Of course. We just chatting right now. I'm good. I'm all right. Bobbing. And Miss Gloria, before we get off of this subject too, I want to say this card came out as well. Nine of Swords reverse, which means he's not taking a lot of time to process things as they pertain to you and him. Because right now he's focused on other things. So I would say that Kelly is onto something. Him not reaching out is because he may be trying to reflect on everything that's occurred. You see, like, I get like, funny. How can I resolve this? What do I need to do to fix my situation? How can this be fixed? Type of thing. What do I need to do? He's trying to figure out what he needs to do to be in a better position. And it's crazy because that's exactly how it came out. Like, he is reflecting, meditating, concentrating, trying to figure out different ways to get to a better place, mentally, especially. Uh, mentally, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this dream, Moonlight. That's crazy. So, Moonlight, as we talk about energy gaining momentum, expect your dreams to pick up, expect them to be more intense, expect them to give you more insight and be more real because they're more so like visualizations as we deeply manifest these things into fruition. So, basically, to numb that all down, I said numb that all down because that was a lot. Um, to bring that all to a more simple standpoint, certain things you are manifesting with your dreams. You're manifesting with your dream, and you're also having like premonitions or visions to where you're seeing things prior to them coming to pass. So these situations that you're dreaming of are actual instances that will come into play later on down the line. Not so much pertaining to exactly how you saw them, but situations that will be similar or situations that will manifest these certain activities. So that's why they're feeling so real. These are not just typical dreams. These are manifestations. The typical relationship. Your partner protects you against things that may harm you. You're gonna have a really good connection with it. Now, when we talked and we said things were, well, when I said things were about to start happening, you can expect things to pick up. So this is even more clarification for that, as it will start to pick up. We're definitely going to notice differences in the behaviors from your person, differences in the way they may speak. Like, that's not something you've said before, or something like that, or that's not. We'll start noticing maybe passes being made, um, sort of say. Yeah, these are more so premonitions, and energy is about to start shifting. The way that your person communicates to you is going to start changing. You're going to start paying attention to like little things that are being said. It's going to catch your attention. You're going to be like, okay, but you're not going to really bring attention to it because you're just going to see how things pan out. But definitely pay attention to your dreams when they are feeling like that realistic. Make sure you note them, jot it down, take note of what's happening. Hmm, that's really recent. We'll see. Something's still going to manifest. And like I said, within that same time frame, so before we get up out of 2020, but more so towards the end of November. Hey, Dream Girl. Yeah. Yeah, it's a mental break. I do that sometimes. Like, I'll deactivate social media and then I'll come back later after I've got my mental break, got away from everyone. That's why I like jumpers. I don't even think I need to pull any more cards, Dream Girl. But I'm going to get one more out of here. I got to jump in. Oh, see? And again, two. So the universe warns you to pay attention to divine timing. So crazy. The universe is saying if we have been in this is the first one jumped out. If we have been in this hermit mode, so if we have been closed off in our love life, if we've not really been gaining attention or attraction or being out there, being in positions where we can come across and meet new people, that we are coming out of that energy because something is about to develop. We're about to meet someone. We're about to meet someone, and the universe is shining on that. Universe is saying, be patient. I have something on the way for you. It's coming. But be patient because you don't want the wrong thing. You don't want the wrong person to end up back in one of these moments. Okay? Because we can be so ready and give ourselves to the wrong person or give our attention to the wrong person or start investing in the wrong person because we're just tired of being in that hermit mode where we're learning more about ourselves, coming more in tune with ourselves. It was like, look, if I learn myself anymore, I'm not gonna like myself. So Spirit say, don't allow that energy to take over because something is about to manifest. We're about to meet someone, someone vibrant, someone exciting, someone that brings that new energy into our lives. And it's gonna be well worth waiting for. We definitely want to wait for this. This is gonna be worth the wait, and we want to avoid going back, not learning from our lesson, not learning from the lesson so we can learn it again. This is something we don't want to keep doing. We gotta learn to appreciate when spirit removes someone from our lives and let them do them, and we do us, and that means even when they come to us in a different form, come to us that same energy in a different body. Yep, because that we're coming out of that moment. We're here now. Oh, we're here now. We're in that. Keep jumping back out at me. Like, yeah, you're right. Okay, we're in that moment. We're in this already. So we can't worry about something we're already going through. All we can do is finish it out. Finish it out strong, because at the end of every storm, You can see a little rainbow. Clouds can still be cloudy, and you can look up there, and they all gray, and you see that little rainbow. You see that little silver lining that the universe is offering. The storm is over. So we're coming out of that hermit mode. No worries. Divine timing. Okay, Moonlight. I got you, girl. And you know I'm gonna text you. Okay, cool. When I get off live, we'll chat and see where we are. I'll check in. Sounds good to me. Miss Gloria, I don't think one is good enough for you. But you have one that is perfectly made for you. Alright, well, hello, Demi. I hope I'm saying that right, Demi. That didn't jump, that slid. So we ain't counting that. Oh, I like that one though. Miss Gloria, definitely moving towards you. I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. I heard that. That's not with the card. We just got Three of Swords reverse. I always like that card in reverse. Not the Capricorn. Very clear and just out there in your face, no discretion. It's not the Capricorn. It's after the Capricorn. Capricorn is not the one. Very clearly put. The Capricorn is not the one, so we're moving out of that old energy. What happens after this old energy? I'm just going to place it together and let Spirit give it to me like that, because it's not being given to me directly. So let's see, because we already have the idea of November. Let's see about December into January. Will we meet someone new? Will we be in a position where we're meeting someone new? Will this new person be the person? We're tired of meeting new people. Isn't it like so constricting to meet new people? You gotta introduce yourself all over again, get comfortable all over again. Definitely on the way. How do you feel about an Aries? I'm getting an Aries moving in your direction. It was very direct. Aries. Who is moving in your direction? Was my question. Aries. Could be someone a little bit more stable. A little bit more put together. A little bit more knowledgeable of what they want. But Aries. Like I said, it could just be the energy of that person. Someone who's spontaneous, someone who is passionate, someone who is driven. Yeah, I'm with Miss Gloria because this one, like I said, this could be the energy of the person or different characteristics of that person. But I asked who was moving in Miss Gloria's direction. I got the Emperor card. So again, this is someone who is a passionate, driven, authoritative figure. Someone who is stable. Someone who is passionate, driven, determined, ambitious. Someone who is probably impulsive, ready to do things to take you into uh, a new form, a new way of doing things. I also got the Nine of Cups with this energy. The zodiac sign I got was Aries, but let's see because, like I said, this could. I asked who was moving in your direction. I got the Emperor. So, like I said, this could be characteristics. Let's get it. See, let's pull another card. But this is gonna be something good for you. This is gonna be something new for you. Let me get that sign energy. Mm. Now I asked what is the sign, okay? So this is going to be more than likely characteristics because the sign that I got in two cards fell and they're of the same suit. But I got the Two of Cups. I also got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But when I asked about who is moving in your direction, this is the very first card I got. And I'm always told to go with my first answer. So like I said, maybe it's characteristics. Because a Scorpio is very determined, driven, ambitious, more mysterious, quiet, and laid back. But I would say definitely the Aries. Uh, Aries was my first answer. I always go with my first answer. I'm sorry if we don't like it, but I always go with my first answer. Scorpios are typically quiet. I think I'm just like more so geared towards my rising, which is Libra. Did I get another question? But I get Aries. I'm sorry, Miss Gloria, if you don't like it. I got Emily Rosa asked the question. I'm about to start picking at this pimple, y'all, for the bus and I get mad. Blah. I got Aries. Miss Gloria. Aries. I can't say nothing outside what I got. a lot of people involved with these Capricorns. So, Emily Rosa, how does the Capricorn feel about me? Ooh. No contact. Ooh. I see attraction, physical attraction in the physical. But I also see that this Capricorn may have options, may have other persons that they show interest in as well. And a little bit more energy is going into the direction of being I don't want to say like single, but I guess being on people's radar. Like right now, we're excited that we're getting so much attention. There's so much attention being offered to the Capricorn. So that's where that interest is going. But there is attraction. You would be on the radar, but there are also others on the radar. So it's kind of like, who am I most attracted to going on? Yeah, so that Capricorn definitely has a few other options that he's scoping out. Uh, are you on that radar of options? Yes, you are. You are very attractive to him in his opinion. So maybe more so attractive and more on the quiet side, or not so much as outspoken as the others. But that's also something that the Capricorn is paying attention to the simple fact of, you might be a little more classy than the others. Definitely. It's like out of all of the other temptations, you would take center stage, but there are other attentions that offer some fun, so he is going to have some fun, the Capricorn, before we get serious. My pleasure. I like these little cards. Demi, did you get to post your question? Gonna put that to the side. So I went ahead and pulled past, present, and future cards. So I have 3 cards here. And let me get another deck in case we need some clarification. Demi, this is your read. And looking here for past, present, and future in love. Past. In the past, we have the Lover's card in reverse, which, lets me know that relationships in the past, as it pertains to like intimacy and communication and those types of things in relationships, were not so steady. We're not so good. We don't have really we have some relationships to reminisce upon, but it's more so lessons to be learned, finding out more about ourselves as we move into the present position. We have the Queen of Cups also in reverse. So now we're coming to terms with what we want. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite we're doing that subconscious work, fixing ourselves. So if we're single right now, it's mainly because we need to take time to figure out what we want. Maybe be more selfish with ourselves. And it's okay to be selfish, with yourself. So you may need to take time to be selfish, love yourself, do more for yourself. Because all of this is being put into work for the future, to be able to work out for the future as we move into the Queen of Pentacles, and having that happiness, being determined that we found what we wanted and now we have what we want. So in the future, moving into the future, yes, we will be having better opportunities in our love life because we've taken the time in the present to really determine what we want and what we are deserving of, and not what someone else is deserving of or what someone else may want. So let me pull a clarifying one for the present. See if there is anything that you may need to pay extra attention to, Demi, because if so, then I want to point that out for you. And on top of the Queen of Cups, I get the Four of Cups in reverse. So basically, we need to not pay attention to it. We need to not let the past trail into the future. We need to learn that lesson, yes, but not be in a notion where we're bitter about what has come to pass, because it will slow down our growth. And by being bitter, I don't mean like being, oh, I can't stand that person because blah, blah, blah. We may be completely over that person, but we take that lesson, no matter how hard it was, into the next situation, and that has not worked out. So we'll take the lesson or what we learned from the situation, yes, but we will not take the blame into the next situation or the next relationship, because that seems to be one of the factors in relationships going awry. Can I ask a question? Mm-hmm. So Demi, I hope that resonates with you. That first card that fell out for me is the Seven of Cups in reverse, which lets me know that really we're not doing too much of trying to meet people or trying to do things with people. We might feel like we are the cause of relationships failures in the past, but Spirit says no, you're not. They are definitely the cause, but there was a lesson that you were supposed to take away from each one, and not taking that lesson into the next relationship, allowing it to burden your next relationship. So just find that happy place where we can be over what happened and move into something new, but taking the lesson, even though we're over the person, we're still taking the lesson with us, but not the blame. Thank you, Demi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you have any more questions or concerns, I'll make sure I throw my email down below. If you haven't taken time to subscribe, take a moment to subscribe so you'll get those notifications when we go live. Most of the time, we just sit here, chat, and talk and chill. So definitely feel free to join in. And let's see, Miss Gloria. All right, Miss Gloria, and then I'll get to Sakura Abrams. All right. Y'all, my braid's so tight, it be itching my forehead, so don't be paying attention to my faces. What? Get in chat. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Hold up. Wait a minute, Miss Gloria. It jumped out. I'm just gonna stop. The Aries is in and out. The Aries is in and out with these feelings. So the Aries is definitely attracted to you, but does not know if this is something that they want to pursue because of. But this is crazy. This Aries, you're on their mind. Like, you are on their mind. I don't care what no one says. You're on their mind. You're someone they think about. But they're in and out. They're definitely in and out. I got the Kings of Cups in reverse. I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's kind of like he is on the fence. If something was to be pursued here, it would develop into something. Not completely sure as to what it would develop into. Stinginess, definitely some. He might be a bit stingy and selfish. He might have those type of characteristics. Or he's gonna be wanting your time, your attention. A bit needy in that perspective. He may already be wanting that, wanting more attention from you, wanting you to be more so on all over him. But I get this King of Cups in reverse, but it's let me know we're on the fence about things. We don't know exactly what to do. We don't know exactly if we want to, be hardcore or be like, I don't have feelings, or I don't know if I want to date you, or if we want to be more interested and get to know you and find out little things about you. Also, may have already done some readings on you. Already done some readings, looked into some spirit insight. Uh, Already reading you, reading you. thinking about you, considering if this is something he'd pursue. Definitely thinking about it. Let's see. Yeah, he reading you. He is reading you. And on the fence, like I said, definitely on the fence about what he wants to do, what next step he should make. But someone who's reading so much should know exactly how to take you. So you might be a bit intimidating for this spirit energy that he has. Because he might not know how to take you. You seem to be like, I know what I want. I'm gonna go for what I want. Um, there's no question. And for this, he feels like he might be a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? I just want to say you're much more direct than him. He has that subtle nature, and you're like, you have your subtle nature, but it's like, I'm not gonna play games with my time, and I don't want you to do it either. Definitely, he picks up on that. There's some attraction there, and you're what he thinks about. He does readings about you, even though you're not communicating actively right now. That's no doubt in my mind. Um, More than likely, this is one of those types of persons that's gonna probably expect you to reach out first, even though they've done readings and found that they needed to reach out first. But this is what's gonna happen. But the Aries, he doesn't have that impulsive nature of an Aries, though. He is reading you. He is reading you. Yes, Zoe, you can ask a question if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel and then throw your question down below. I have one read before you and then I'll get to you next. All right. So we want to know if the relationship with your fiance going to last. Let's see. These cards is not being my friend right now. All right. I pick up. It might be like what I did was I drew two sets of cards. One, the top one being for the fiance, and the bottom one being for you. Top one, we get that at first. Honestly, honestly, yes. Right now, it might be some difficulties because in the present, I get um, Three of Swords. So this is a card indicative of heartbreak, upset, distress. For yours, I get the Four of Swords, which is like restlessness, mental restlessness. But these seem to be for the same reasons, but also for different reasons at the same time. Then I get at the end of things that, yeah, things will pan out, things will work out, but there is some trying times ahead and even now before we get to the okay. The relationship has potential to last, but both people do have to be evenly invested. Evenly and equally invested. That's with any relationship, though. They all have the potential to be a positive situation. It's the investment where, or the investment of energy where things start to uh, change, because people's investment change, people's feelings change, situations change, people's feelings and stuff like that. So you have all these contributing factors, all these things, and it's just, is this connection strong enough to outlast those problems? But the cards do say that it is the potential that the relationship will last through. The problems depends on if both parties are equally invested and equally putting in work. By what? By what part? Equally and evenly invested. Uh, like both parties wanting it to work out as intensely as the other. So like, I want it to work out, you want it to work out. If that intensity and energy is equal and equivalent, then we'll both put in the work. If it's not, then you'll notice one will start to lack, or maybe someone will lose interest or something like that, and then that's when things go awry. But if both parties are equally enabling the relationship, then it'll work out. Uh, is that better clarity? Okay, you're welcome. Tamara, did you ever get your read? I was hoping you pop up because I saw that it sent, and then I saw that it sent as a draft, and then I saw that it didn't send, and I resent it. And I'm just wondering, did you get it when I resent it? Because the video file might be too large. Okay, so I have to change it. So if you're gonna ask that question that I asked in the that we emailed about, then don't worry about that. I'll get back to you as soon as I get off of this live. I'll send you my Zoom link, and then I can Zoom you privately. So you can get your personal read if that's the same question. Or if you have a different question, then please, by all means. Okay. Yeah, you can put, if you have another question and you want to answer it right here, then we can do it here, or we can do it when I send you the link for the first read. And Zoe, should we let go of Joseph? All right, so first we want to know if the relationship is worth maintaining with Joseph. And then if it turns out that it's not, what is the plan for when things do not work out? I'm gonna go back to my other deck, y'all. So trying to make love to this one. She right here. She right here trying to be good today, I reckon. But she right here. Miss Gloria asked, why are you being so quiet today? I have been doing tarot. I have been doing tarot for 14 years. But I've been professionally reading for 6 years. my style is much different from other readers. I don't read a book to learn what the cards mean. I go strictly off of energy. I don't I don't even need the cards, really. But I like the imagery, and it always adds clarity as it gives a picture, tells a story along with the imagery. But typically, I read mostly intuitively. I have visions too, but those are scary. And I have connected with the deceased, and that was scary. I'm not gonna lie, my experiences that I've had, I'm not gonna lie and say no, it's not scary. If something scared the shit out of me, I'm gonna let you know. But I've done readings for people who've had deceased family members that they missed, and those persons have visited me, and I had one to stay with me for 3 days. Mm-hmm. 3 full days. So, we will jump into Miss Zoe's question. Yeah, it was scary, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. 3 days hanging out with me, like I don't have friends. Y'all would be my closest friends. My fiance is my only other friend, but my kids are also my friends. I have boys, so we have a really cool relationship. Uh, that one hanging around for 3 days, it was very difficult to sleep. He would be lurching over me, I guess, like just standing over me as I slept. I would tell him, I'd be like, yo, you gotta go in the other room. I can't sleep. It'd be freezing cold. You have to go in the other room, bro. I cannot sleep. So yeah, it was really, if it wasn't that type of energy, I guess I'd be more scared. I would have been more afraid. But it was a lady's son-in-law who was murdered, and it was pinned as a suicide. So no other reader would touch it. And I was like, you know what? What the hey? Test my abilities. Let's go for it. And I did. And he was very appreciative. It wasn't like anything negative. I found out a lot of things with that energy being around. Like, he wouldn't let anyone bother me. He wouldn't let no one bother me. He was protecting me. It was really cool. Like, I don't think anyone else has experiences like that, but I did tell him to get out my room, and he'll listen. He wasn't one of many words, but he would listen. All right, Miss Zoe. So thank you for asking that question. No one really ever cares how long I've been reading or my experiences. So thanks for contributing there, Miss Zoe. Right, Tamara. And when you have those experiences, it's like, all right, so you can't be too rude. You can't be too rude, because this is something that could beat your ass and you can't fight back. So you can't be too rude, but you be like, bro, listen, I got goosebumps and I don't like it. Why I gotta be cold when the rest of the house say 75, 76, and it's already freezing outside, bro? Go in the other room.
It'd be cold.
Go in the other room.
It'd be hot.
Miss Gloria is yelling at you, and she moderator.
She yelling at me. Who, me?
She said, don't act all quiet, Kenzie. When I see that blue name pop up.
I'm just chilling.
All right, Miss Zoe. Miss Zoe. Letting go. See, I was just about to say something. Letting go is very difficult. Spirit says, do you want everything that you have been waiting for? This is not a stable connection. This is something that we definitely need to move on from. Spirit says this was a lesson to be learned, a lesson to be taught of what we, this is crazy. I think everyone just needs to sit back and just think about what we want.
Yeah.
Because Spirit keeps bringing me back to this, and I'm wondering if this is like a ultimate message. Like, we have to decide what we want. We can be in a relationship that seems like what we want, and it's not what we want. It's not that stable relationship. It's not one of those passionate ones. But we may be passionate about keeping it in intact, but the other person is not. And I do see that, one of us may be, and Joseph is not. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, because I don't sugarcoat it. So you are, and Joseph is not. He does not see your worth, your potential, your ability, where you will go. And that's like one of those things that make or break a relationship, because if I don't have your support to be the best version of myself, then I'm not gonna make it, because no matter what I do in this relationship, you're always gonna be ciphering my energy, ciphering my esteem. And those who gives a freak that is self-esteem, other people can affect it. And Spirit does not want this to happen. So this is definitely one of those karmic relationships. And karmic partnerships are very similar to soulmate or twin flame energies. But karmic partnerships are those things that are only there to teach a lesson. Only there so you can learn something to better yourself before you go into the next stage. And this is one of those karmic relationships. I haven't seen one of these karmic relationships so defined in a reading in a long time. Like, when I was reading for an application, that's when I was mostly seeing those karmic relationships. But most people were dating like married men and stuff like that. Sorry to be telling y'all business. I don't work for y'all no more. But that's exactly what was going on. So Spirit definitely wants you to take that time to define you and walk away from Joseph, because this is dampening your lantern. You cannot shine as bright as you can, or the potential that you have, with this energy always snuffing out your flame, like snuffing your flame out each time. It's one of those draining relationships if you hold on to it too long. Once we move out of this energy, yes, we will definitely find someone better. Someone who allows us to be ourselves, and someone who allows us to grow ourselves. Spirit says, the universe says, that this person will not be in disappointment. Let me get a sign. Let's see what zodiac we looking at. Someone new is creeping around the corner, but you can't meet this person. There is a barrier between your meeting of this person, because you're not in full preparation for this person to enter your life. As we have to be fully prepared for that person for us, and they have to be fully prepared for you. And if they're not, then we'll keep meeting these duds until we're prepared and they're prepared for us to meet and come in tune with one another, come about one another, meet each other, connect. So I do see someone is right around the corner. I won't say you'll be out and then rebound. This will not be the rebound. Let's see. What is that sign? What is that zodiac? I want to say I get that Aquarius. That's what I really get, Aquarius. I get that Aquarius energy. Let me see. Aquarius is an air sign. You never met Joseph? Oh, you're an air sign? Okay. Well, this was specifically Aquarius. It could be in their birth chart. I ain't asked for that sun sign zodiac. Let's see if I still get an air sign, but I got Aquarius. Let's see that sun sign energy. I always go at my first answer though. Well, the Cancer I got is an Ace of Cups in reverse. This person's not offering you anything real, anything emotionally capable or emotionally enabled or emotionally charged. And that's Joseph that's not that we're speaking on. The person could also be fire sign energy. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. I don't usually make it that broad of a I guess window, but yeah. Um Either way, Joseph is not the one. He's not emotionally able to give you the type of connection that you're needing or deserving of. And with the new guy that is coming, Aquarius is my first answer. But we also got fire sign energy. So that's the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, I'll put my email down below, so should you have any more questions or want a more in-depth read, you can reach out to me, okay? Get your leg off of me. Don't rest your leg on me. My pleasure. Not a problem at all. Thanks for allowing me to read for you and connect with you. I always like to thank those who do, because that's a very sensitive matter. You don't just allow anyone to connect with you, and I like to tell everyone that. Don't trust everyone with that version of yourself. With your spirit man. If I have not gotten to anyone else, I'm going to gift right now. But if I have not answered anyone's question, please put it below because I think I might have missed some. No. I don't think you need to be nervous about your read. After I get to gifts question, and then we'll see about the next one, I'm going to end the live and we'll resume. Because I got to do Kenzie's hair.
You can stay on it a little longer, babe, if you want to. This your business. You gotta support that.
No, I'm going to do your hair because that takes time. I'm not trying to be doing your hair all night because no, I don't got nobody's time. No, if anybody else want to come over here and do Kenzie's hair, feel free. But if not, once I finish these last two questions,
Hey, last two, babe. It's about to be 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna end the live and then I'm gonna
it.
zoom to Mara so she could get her private read that she has waited 3 days for patiently because it won't
Boy,
send.
you was a bad person. You made her wait for 3 days.
It won't send. So when she just told me she didn't get it, I told her I will get off of live so I can fix that. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to Gift's question.
What's up, Gift?
My bad, Tamara, that you had to hear that argument over my time with you.
My fault, Tamara.
Okay.
You look like tea.
It is not tea.
Oh.
Gift said, hey.
What's up, girl?
All right. Gift, have we been not... See, this is another thing. Like, I don't do health readings because I don't know. I just don't feel right. I don't like seeing bad things. I'm not seeing anything bad, but this is just why I don't. I see, though, however, we need to pay attention to our eating habits. Maybe we're eating something that is not working or with our alignment, with our dieting. I definitely want to say pay attention to that. And if we've been maybe drinking, to slow down a little bit because we might be drinking too much, like indulging a little too much. But eating and perhaps like wine. I won't even say liquor. This is more like wine. If we've been drinking more than usual, then we might need to cut back on that. But definitely watch our eating. Probably eating something, and this is a new one for me because I don't know if I might need to go to a gluten-free diet. But I've been noticing like certain foods, eating them, it really bothers me. Bothers me like headaches, body aches, body pains. I'll get full blown sick if I eat. I haven't eaten anything with pork because I'll get full blown sick. I'll start feeling horribly bad.
We can't have no pork in this house.
No appetite. Then that maybe that's why the plate is uneaten. The plate is uneaten, but I was going off of like eating habits because that's usually what I see when I.
So she can't eat.
Eating habits, but no, she says she has no appetite and she doesn't drink. I don't know, but the same thing been going on with Chrissy. What about breathing issues? How's your breathing been? Has your breathing been restricted in any way? Okay. Well, another thing that comes out to me is depression or sadness. Perhaps, are you empath? Because if you are empath, then it could be from sinuses. Might cause like when your sinuses drain, it might cause you to feel bad on your stomach. But I'm not picking up that here. This is more like, what about your mental? Okay. So that's why I got happiness, but it did not come out in reverse, so I guess that's why I didn't conclude like that. But either way, I do get depression and sadness being a conflict. I do perhaps picking up on other people's energy as well that could be causing you to feel more burdened. So if we do a lot of spiritual work for others, we might need to be careful with that. We might need to protect ourselves a little bit more in that respect. Yeah, and I'm picking up really big now on depression. And I know that we've already covered that, but it's definitely depression. Maybe some issues that may have been caused more recently as we've been going through the COVID situation, causing more stress and strife uh, to infiltrate your body. Most of this seems to be geared towards mental health stance, causing physical health issues. Depression and disappointment. Disappointment from not getting certain, not having certain things manifest or coming to fruition. So have we been like disappointed about some things not falling into place, and then it's causing more issues? Like, let me put it like this: like when I am upset, everyone knows relationships up and downs, but if let's say I'm upset with Kenzie, like I'll literally get sick. I'll get sick. Oh, that's very recent. Voodoo cards.
S stand for Superwoman.
What needs to be done? Who was that? It was. I don't think I'm gonna pull any more. Do any more new reads. I'm gonna pull off after this with gift, and then I'm gonna go to Zoom and do that read with Tamara.
You good?
Huh?
You good?
Mm, yeah. This isn't like physical health. Um, so I really couldn't give you any insight on the physical health aspect. Now, if I ask like what's going on with your body in respect to what occurred in August, I still get a stress. Um, I still get stress being an impact. Um, like we're worried, or we were worried about something intensely. That worration is the main thing that is coming out to me. That worration, depression, anxiety, and that could have very well been the cause because our hormones are all over the place at that time. But definitely, this is affecting your mental and affecting you emotionally. But I'm not picking up that is directly pertaining to a physical issue within your body. It would be the hormones that are being put off from the different feelings you're having. And this seems to be like a battle, like ongoing. Something that was going on already, which I've had a lot of bouts with depression, disappointments, arguments. Arguments? Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up this is more so like mental and emotional, and it could be because of it happening repetitively that we're just completely spent. Like we, each time it happens, we're so worried, we're so taken over by worration that it will happen again. and it's being an ongoing issue, an ongoing factor. You know, messing with those hormones, the mind is a very powerful thing. And I mean, like, the only reason I'm like saying this is because like uh, I'm getting like the High Priestess. I'm getting like the Six of Knives. I'm getting, or Six of Knives, Six of Swords. The uh, it wouldn't be. I'm trying to cross reference this one. It's not the page, is it? The page of a Page of Cups. The Hermit. Three of Knives, heartbreak, despair, sadness. So these types of things, like I'm not getting anything really with the physically. Test of strength. Strength jumped out of the deck. Strength being depleted because of the repetitiveness of what keeps happening. Loss of interest. You've been losing interest in like things that once like interest you, like slowly depleting in a physical manner because of the mental and emotional strains and stresses you've been under. And it could be environmental factors, but I'm not getting so much on that. Something I could get something about moving, or a move that's happened, or a move that was made, or something. But that one I'm not getting too much on. Most of this, like I said, is mental and emotional instabilities caused by the repetitiveness or repetitive the things that repetitively upset you. It's kind of like we don't want it to happen again, so we fear it. And that fear itself contributing to the physical. Oh, for real? That's the move. I got something about a move. Uh, Here we go. A move being made. See, and that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe that was the stress factor. Now that you put that in there, but it's something pertaining to a move. This move came out with the read, and I could go through the. Uh-oh, I caught it. I can go through the remainder here. I picked up on fights too. I had the Five of Wands in the other deck. Daughter of Baskets and the Hermit came out together. So yeah, and that's probably what. Here we go, right here. I didn't pay that any attention. The Son of Pentacles, Three of Knives. The fights that came out in the Urban Tarot deck as the Five of Wands, and that's I was like maybe some fights contributing, arguments maybe. So that I would say has been causing more strain and strife, and that would have been the root cause of this most recent experience. And we need to remove those stresses, unnecessary causes of stress to have that successful pregnancy. And this was not something that you need to carry on with you. It's not your fault. Um, and the release of it, the release is going to be difficult. I'll pull 3 oracle cards and then I'm going to send Miss Tamara my link to Zoom, you guys. And I'll read for her because we had a systematic error that I just found out about with her email read. And she came to me about 3 days ago. And I feel horrible. Okay. Oh, man. I'm glad I pulled this Oracle gift. And not a problem. Like, this is what I need. I need someone that's going to trust me enough to go forth and try again. In a way that I haven't tried in a while. Like, I haven't done a health reading. I guess it would. My sister tried to ask me last night. But since last night, I haven't, prior to last night, trying again, I haven't done a health reading in about 5-6 months because I just, it's scary to see certain things. Um, but the first one that I got is a fiery climax approaches. So, being that I pulled this in our past position, we already know that a problematic situation has come to conclusion because in the present, conclusions are within reach. So we're coming to the end of that traumatic cycle that was not allowing us to have the things that we desired. So these things are coming into full moon eclipse where they are no longer going to be problematic because they're going to be removed. So this is in the present, and we're experiencing that currently as situations are starting to be removed from our lives that were not serving us. And then this is a very important message. You are good enough as we move into the future. This fell in our future position. So spirit said Spirit wants you to recall that you are important enough so that way we can remove those extra stresses and strains that surrounded the situation because we don't want those particular strains to become an issue again. So we've removed the physical issue and now the internal issue, that subconscious issue, will be the last remaining piece to the puzzle. And just keeping in mind that things are going to fall into place. Your dreams will manifest. They will be coming into fruition. You've done the footwork. You've done all of the hard work, and now you just need to just remember that you are important enough and you are deserving of your dreams, and they're gonna come into pass. And if you're anything like me, you get very impatient. But patience is one of those virtues that we'll never really truly learn completely because we are spoiled children of the universe, and you know how that goes.
I don't.
If we can't manifest it ourselves, then we know exactly what to do.
Wait, what's it doing?
Um, all right, so to answer your question, Super, did you subscribe to the channel? I'm gonna wrap up after these questions because I have to get to my client. All right. Thank you. I'll go ahead and get to yours. Thank you for confirming for me. And we need to know YK's feelings for you. I'm getting hungry. Oh, my stomach growling.
It was?
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was. I was trying to figure out if that was my stomach.
Would you take out something to cook for dinner? Oh, I don't care. I got it. Mm. It seems like who's at the door?
That's Mike.
Oh. It seems like to me that YK is attracted to you physically, never to say the least. Very much so physically. In a way where passion is inclusive, and considered in a very, very direct way. So there's definitely some wanting of the physical from you. We're deciding on any other thing. So right now we really don't have any feelings. It seems to be in the foundation, the initiation of building a foundation or creating a foundation or the start of this connection, because there is the physical attraction. There is the potential of creating something here, something stable and something long term. So he definitely does feel like this can be long term. It's not games that are being played, but feelings are not fully developed or included in this read as of yet, outside of the fact that we have physical attraction, and this is something that we are considering developing into something real to build a foundation and create a relationship out of. So there is no feelings of love, but there are intense feelings of like, pleasure, desire, passion, drive, determination for the future, or to see what can come in the future. Okay. So it's still in development phase. Well, there's a lot of positive energy here. Definitely potential to be long term, potential to be something real, and to develop into a serious relationship further down the line as things go on, and as YK gets to know more about you and get to see a little bit more about who you are, personality wise. So developing into something. This watch, y'all, I must have had that thing super tight. I didn't even know it. All right. So, as I close out, because I have to go do this read for Miss Tamara real quick. I owe her, and I'm very appreciative of her for sticking around and waiting with me. Because my video did not send to her, and that was 3 days ago. So I'll be back up here after I finish Babe's hair, and I'll have me some wine, and we can chat or whatever. If everyone is still up here and able to view the live later on, then we'll do that. Also, I want to say thank you for connecting with me and stopping by and chatting. I did not expect it to go to almost 2 hours again, but it's always like this because we really just be rocking. And super. I know we didn't get to your read. Oh, my pleasure, Gift. You already know what's up. I don't know. Okay, I'll make sure I post all the other stuff later. But I also wanted to, when we go in live later, that's what we'll do. I also wanted to say to Super, I didn't get to your question. We couldn't confirm if you subscribed in the time frame that we have. So definitely, if you are free, join our live later on tonight. Y'all, this is your girl, Chione Shantae. I'm signing out. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm sending y'all nothing but vibes of peace, love, tranquility, and all that good shit. I love y'all. Good night. Good day. Whatever.